Hi, hello everyone. This is RK. Welcome back to my channel Bytecode with RK. If you are new to my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. For notifications, click on bell icon. In today's session, we will see one of the most important concepts of the Java 8, that is Stream API. Stream is a sequence of elements on which we can iterate and perform the operations. So stream generally takes the data from the collection or array. So it will takes each element from the collection or array and iterate each element and apply some transformations or apply some operations on it and then combine all the data at the end and then gives the result back to it. So that is nothing but a stream. Let me write the definition of it. Sequence of elements on which we can iterate and perform operations. A sequence of elements on which we can iterate and perform operations. So it will take the sequence of elements and it will iterate each element and apply some action on it and then combine all the elements together and then gives the result back to us. So we can call stream as a pipeline and it operates on elements demand. Stream can be also called as a pipeline on which it operates on each element and returns the results to the next action. So it will be executed in the form of action. The first action will take the sequence of elements and then gives the results of the action 1 will be given as input to the action 2. Likewise, it will continue. Action 1 takes the sequence of elements and returns to the action 2 as an input, and then action 2 will take the results of the action 1 and then gives the result returns the result, and the result of the action 2 will be an input to the next action. Okay, like that it will continue. The second point is it is a pipeline which operates on elements on demand. Let us assume I have a action A1 and then action A2 followed by action A3. So the actions will be continued based on our requirement. So initially, if you see, I have 3 actions and so on. So first, initially A1 will take the sequence of elements. Okay, the sequence of elements can be either array or collection. A1 after considering sequence of elements, A1 will iterate the each element and apply some action on it in A1 and then combine all the elements and then returns the results. Okay, the results of A1 will be input to the A2. Okay, here A2 also will do the same thing, takes the results from the A1 and apply some iterate each element and apply some actions on it and then gives the result to the next action, that is A3. So here A3 will take the results of A2 and then iterate each element and apply some transformations and combine all those elements and then gives the result to the next action. So the process will continue until all the actions should complete. Okay, so that's why it is called as a pipeline which operates on the elements on demand. So that is the definition of the stream API. The third point is it operates on collections or array. Okay, so stream works on the collection, either collection or arrays. Okay, the fourth point is stream generally will not work on the original object. So it takes the sequence elements from the collection or array. It will not work on the directly the collection or array. It creates a copy of the original object. So it creates a duplicate of the original object and apply all the actions on it. It will works on the copy of original object. Okay, the fifth point is, and it is available in java.util.stream package. Streams are available in java.util.stream package. Streams having two parts. it having two parts in it. Okay, the first one is intermediate operations. The second one is terminal operations. Okay, so what is intermediate operation? What is terminal operator? Intermediate operations are those which directly takes the initial sequence of elements. It will take the sequence of elements, apply some transformation on each element, and then gives results to the terminal operators. Okay, so what it will do means transforms given stream into other stream. Some of the intermediate operations are like filter, map, sorted, flat map, peak, skip, limit, etc. These are like some of the intermediate operations we often use during our programming. Okay, so we will discuss each of these methods in detail in upcoming sessions. Okay. The second one is terminal operators. Terminal operators are those which appears at the end of the streaming process. Appears at the end. Okay. So what it will do means it will either display the results on the console or move the results to the console. It either displays the results on console or move the results to collection. Okay, and examples of these terminal operators are like for each is the one method, and for each order to array min, max, count, any match, all match, none match, find first, find any, reduce. Okay, etc. are the some of the examples of the terminal operators. So we will discuss all these operators in coming sessions. Okay, this is all about the stream API. Let us see how we will create a streams. So first method is creation of stream API. Okay, creation of streams. Okay, this is the declaration. Now I am creating the same method. Let us see how we will create the streams. Like streams with fixed values. Okay, streams with fixed values. Okay, what I am doing for that I need a stream interface. Okay, to create a stream I need a stream interface. I am taking a stream of integer type. Let me open the stream. Okay, you see stream is an interface. It is extended by base interface. Okay, so if you see whatever methods I have mentioned in our discussion, right? So filter, map, sorted, flat map, everything for each order to array, min, max. So all these methods are from the stream interface only. See filter, map, flat map, you say sorted, peak, skip, limit, all these methods are from the stream only. So anyway we will discuss all these methods in the upcoming sessions. Okay, let us see for the how we will create the stream. Stream is available in java.util.stream package. Let me fix it. So I am importing the stream from the java.util.stream package. To create a stream we have a static method of the stream, that is of method. So in that we will pass some values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the way to create the stream. Right? Fixed dot for each system system dot out double colon println. If you see here, so I have created a stream that is of type integer, and stream creation is with the stream dot off method. Off is the static method of the stream. Okay. See, this is off is the static method. Okay, static method of the streams. So I am passing generally streams. What it will do? It takes the sequence of elements. Right? It is a pipeline. So a sequence of elements on which we can iterate and perform operations. Right? So here I am passing sequence of elements. Stream will apply iterate each element. So what it is doing? It takes each element and then printing each element. I am just doing the simple operation, nothing more complex. So it takes each elements and iterate each elements and print the results on the console. For each is the like one of the terminal operator. So which takes consumer function interface as an input. So consumer is the one which takes single value and then doesn't return anything. So it takes the input value and doesn't return anything. That's why I'm taking each element from the sequence and I'm not writing. That's why I'm just writing the print statement. Okay, just printing the data. I'm not returning anything. But here, if you observe system.out double colon println method reference that is also introduced in Java 8. If you are new to the method reference, please go through my previous videos so that you will get some idea on it. In coming sessions, method reference are more important concept. And system is the class. Inside the system, I have created an object of the print stream, that is out having println method. So out is referring the println method of the print stream class using out. So this is like out referring the println method. Okay, that's why it is called as a method reference. So I'm just printing the values, nothing more than that. Let me run this one. You see, it was printed 1 to 5 numbers and nothing more, nothing complex. Okay, this is the one way of creating stream with the fixed values. The second one is streams with array of values. Streams with array of values. Okay, I'm taking the same example, nothing new. So instead of values, I'm just passing the array. Okay, here also I'm variable, I'm changing as an array, new integer. Okay, 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. You see here I have taken a stream of type integer and integer, and here I have used stream dot of method for creating a stream, and internally I am passing array of integer values, that is 10 to 50, 5 minutes. Okay, so and I am taking referring the array object and iterating each element and printing the each element. Okay, so I'm running this one again. See, I'm getting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, this is like here you passed only the sequence of elements. Here you passed like array of elements. You can also pass like a list of elements, stream with the list of values. Let me stream with list of values. Okay, let me create the list first. List of integer, list of integers equal to list equal to new array list. Okay, so before adding elements, I need to import a list and array list. So both are available in java.util.star package. List dot add of 100. Okay, 100, 200. I just copied and changing the element 200 and then 500. To print these elements, right, I am taking the list, I'm applying a stream. Okay, and then for each system double colon println. Okay, so I have created a list of type integer, and I have added a couple of elements to the list by using list.add method, and then after adding elements, I applied a stream method to the list, and then iterating each elements and printing the each elements of the list. Okay, let me run this one. You see the values are printed one by one. Okay, from 100 to 500. You can also like concatenate the stream. Okay, concatenation of streams. Okay, concatenation of streams also possible. So for that also I need to use concatenate method of stream. First I need to create the stream of type integer. Concat equal to stream dot concatenate with. Okay, so to concatenate I need two streams, so I am taking fixed as one stream as an input to the concatenate method, and then I'm taking the second one, array, as the second input to the concatenate method. Okay, so let me print all this. So I have created a concatenate method, concat dot for each system dot double colon println. Okay, so what I did here is I have created a stream of type integer, and I'm concatenating two streams, right? So I have a concatenate method in the streams. So with that concatenate method, I am taking two inputs. So that is, one is the one stream, fixed is the one stream that is of type integer, which takes sequence of formats. Second one is array stream. So here array stream is a stream which takes array of values, and then of type integer type. Both I am taking, and I am concatenating both, and then I am iterating each. After concatenating all the elements from the fixed and array stream, and I am iterating each element and then printing those on the console. Okay, let me run this one. You see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the fixed stream, and then 10 to 50 are from the array stream. Okay, so I have combined all the elements and then iterating each element and printing on the console. Okay, this is like a way of concatenating streams. You can also create empty stream of the empty stream also. Creation of empty stream. Okay, so to create empty stream, we need to use empty method of the stream. So I'm taking the example of previous one only. So I'm not doing anything. I just calling empty method using the stream dot empty. Okay, and it is empty. Empty stream means it doesn't have anything. It just doesn't print anything. Without printing, it will terminate. Okay, directly. So I have created a stream of type integer. I'm calling a stream dot empty, which means there is no elements in the stream, and I am iterating and printing, but it will not print anything since it is an empty stream, right? Let me run this one again. See, it was terminated. Stream API example terminated. Since it doesn't have any elements, it was terminated without printing anything. So we have one more method like iterate in the stream. Okay, iterate in the streams. Okay, iterate in streams. So for that, iterate is used to iterate each element in the, like how the loop works in the Java, right? For loop, for our while loops, how the loops works in the Java, like that only iterate will works in the streams. Okay, so let me create the stream of type integer, and then iterate stream dot iterate. Okay, iterate having a seed is the initial value and binary operator. Okay, and the second one is iterate having seed, that is like initial value, and the next input is predicate, that is to check the condition, and the next one is unary operator, that is for the incremental operator, like the input for how for loop works, right? this is the initial value. Second parameter is for the condition checking, and third parameter is incrementer. So I'm taking the second one, I'm overriding second one. So initially I am giving value as 1. Here the second parameter is predicate. Predicate is the functional interface which takes a single value and returns the boolean value. So if you are new to the predicate functional interface, please go through my previous video so that you will get some idea on it. So predicate takes checks the condition. Okay, so what I will do here is, let's predicate is the functional interface which takes single value. So I am taking I as an input, single value. So here I am applying lambda style. Okay, so if you are new to the lambda style of implementing functional interfaces, please go through that one also. I have explained in short and long videos. Please go through those videos. Okay, so predicate is the functional interface which takes single value, I as a single value here, and returns boolean value. So I'm checking I less than 100. I'm applying some condition. If I is less than 100, then only it will return true, otherwise it will return false. So predicate takes input and returns boolean value. Okay, so I will pass, if I pass 10 means it will take the 10 as input and checks the condition 10 less than or equal to 100 or not. If it is true, then it will return the boolean value, and otherwise it will return the false. Okay, and the next one is unary operator. Unary operator is also one of the function interface from the Java 8, which will take single input value and returns a single value, but both input and output of same type. Both should be of same type. So what I am doing, unary is generally used for the incremental. So unary is the one which takes single value. Okay, as per the definition, and returns unary value. You see here, I have taken I as the input. Unary means it takes single value and returns single value. So I am taking, but both are of same type. If I take I as a 10 means I into 2 means 20 will return. Both 10 and 20 are integer type, right? Both are returning the same type. Okay, so that's why unary operator means which takes single value and returns a single value, but both I and I into 2 should be of same type. And this entire thing is like I have implemented lambda style. This is the input value followed by arrow mark and then body of the lambda expression. Okay, so this is about the iterator. Let me print this one. So how many elements will print, we will see. Iterate dot for each. Okay, system dot out double colon print again. Okay, if you see, let me run this one first. So you see, initially I told you, right? So this is series like from where we need to start, the initial value from where we need to start. Okay, so I have given 1. So 1 is 1 will be passed to the predicate. Predicate takes I as input, right? So 1 it will take as input and checks I less than or equal to 100 which is true, it will return true. So predicate takes single value and returns true, right? And then prints the 1. Okay, 1 is multiplied by 2 by in the increment process. It uses unary operator, right? So which will multiply the given element with a 2. So here it takes 1 as input and then 1 is multiplied with a 2. So the return value is 2. Okay, so now again it comes to the predicate and checks 2 less than or equal to 100 or not. 2 I, in the sense I will be now 2 and the 2 less than or equal to 100 or not, which is true, then it will return the print the 2. Okay, and then so 2 into 2 4 will come. Again it will check here 4 less than or equal to 100 or not, which is true, and it will print the 4, and then increment again 4 into 2 8 less than or equal to 100 which is true, prints the 8, and then multiply 8 with the 2 16 less than 100 which is true, and then it will print the 16, and then multiply the 16 with the 2, then it will give 32 less than 100 which is true, it will print the 32, multiply the 32 with the 2, you will get 64 is less than 100 which is true, and it will print the 64, and now 64 is multiplied with 2, then it will give 128 is less than 100 which is false. So it is, the condition is failed, right? It will not print further elements. so it will comes out of the loop. So this way it will iterator works. Okay, you can also generate a random values using stream. Generate method from streams. Okay, how we will generate means, so let's take a stream stream of integers generate. Okay, we have a method for that, stream dot generate method, so which takes supplier as an input. Okay, supplier is the function interface which doesn't take anything but returns some value. So if you are new to the supplier function interface, please go through my previous videos. I have created a short and long videos on this, so that you will get a good understanding of the supplier function interface. Okay, so supplier is the function interface which doesn't take anything. So that's why I'm in the parenthesis, I'm not passing anything, so I'm doing lambda style. That's why initially I have given parenthesis which generally takes the input value, and for the lambda style we need to follow the arrow mark and then do the sum body. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, so I'm generating a random values using new random. Okay, random using the random method, and then calling the next int of random method. Here I am setting the some values. Okay, so I'm giving 100 as an input. Okay, I need to import the random class. Okay, so now we'll generate the random numbers. Generate dot for each. Okay, system dot out double colon println. Okay, you see what I did means, I have created a stream of type integer, and now I'm using stream dot generate method which takes supplier as input, supplier function as input, right? So supplier which doesn't take anything but returns something. So here I have created a random object, and then I'm calling the next int method of the random class, so which I am limiting the random numbers below 100 only. That's why I am given 100 as a limit. So it will print the generates the random number, so from 1 to 99. Okay, any random number it alternate generates the random numbers. Okay, so I'm using the object of the object, and then if I use applying for each on each element and then printing the results. Okay, let me run this one. You see, it was printing. If you see, the random numbers are generating that that is like 1 to 99. If you see here, you can see only 2-digit numbers. It will not cross above 100. Okay, because I have set the limit, it should be below 100 only. That's why it was generating 2-digit random number. So why it was repeating means, I didn't put any like how many I would like to display. That's why it was printing these many. So we can limit this one to 5 also. Limit dot for each. Okay, so in the limit I need to pass some value long or something, so I'm giving 5 as the limit. So what I'm telling to this object is print take the 5 random numbers out of like 100. Okay, limit is the one of the intermediate operator. We will discuss about the limit in detail in upcoming sessions. Okay, let me run for now. Let me run this one. You see, it was generated of 5 random numbers, and that random numbers also below 100 only, because I have set the limit only print 5 randomly selected numbers, so that number should be below 100. Okay, that's why it was generated random 5 random numbers which is under below 100. Okay, so this is all about the streams with the creation, streams with the concatenation, and streams with the iterate and generator methods. Okay, follow me on. See you in the next session with the new topic. Thank you.